What's up, guys? I'm back, but I'm kind of not back. My car's in Oregon. I need to go out there and get it. The trip totally took a spin that I was not predicting. One of my friends bought me a plane ticket from Oregon to Milwaukee, and I drove down with him, helped him move, let him in on kind of what I'm doing. Me and him used to sell motorcycles back when we were sophomores in college, and he already has the reselling kind of instinct, so I was going over some stuff with him for a while we're driving to Florida, getting him interested in all of the resale game. My mode of transportation back to Oregon was gonna be a scooter, but my friend who was supposed to go with me decided that it really wasn't for him. He bailed, took some of my time away, but that's okay. I'm gonna be able to still fly a plane ticket out there, get my car, go down to California. My other friend wants to come with me back to Florida. We're gonna figure all that out. Come back to Florida. I actually have a wedding that I'm gonna be in on the 24th of November. That's gonna be really cool. I have my attempt at a beard and a prepubescent mustache that I'm growing, just as a reminder that I need to study and pass my state board exams. So until I pass, I will not shave. Giving me an extra motivation every time I look at myself in the mirror thinking, you gotta study, you gotta study. You gotta study or else that disgusting beard is gonna stay on your face for the rest of your life. I did, however, want to answer some questions about the road trip that I've been asked a lot. How are you selling your inventory? We're using eBay, 1-day auctions, 3-day auctions. We were putting that stuff up quick. When we pop out at a thrift store, if I'm driving, Ethan would be putting the item on the dash, taking pictures of it, creating a listing, putting it up, because if it's not up, it can't sell. So we're just trying to get it up as soon as possible. If it's too big for the dash, he was taking pictures of it in the thrift store parking lot. It's an auction, but we're putting our minimum price that we would want to sell it for. For instance, the boat steering wheel that I had in the video with Bonafide that I found when I was in Texas, really cool. It was metal, it was wood. It was made in the USA, high quality, but I kept putting it at 1-day auctions for 50 bucks, and it took about 2 or 3 relists to sell, but I still got my 50 bucks for it. If it doesn't sell for that, I don't drop the price, I just relist it because I know what it's worth and I know what I can get for it, and it doesn't take up that much room. We tried to focus on smaller items, but Ethan got carried away sometimes and bought golf bags and luggage cases and just humongous things that were ridiculously big. I was really hesitant about even being able to make money on this trip, but it is clear to me now it is possible. It is possible to do. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of work. I was not expecting how much of a nightmare it was going to be for filming, editing, and trying to get videos up. That was probably the toughest part of the trip, was trying to film stuff and coordinate schedules with people, and it was just, that was ridiculous. We had a great time. I'm still having a great time. The most common question was, how do you ship Guitar Hero controllers? And I've actually got 2 that I sold on Amazon right here. They sold for, I think, $65 or $70 shipped. And all it is a box. You flatten it, you tape up the sides, stick the guitar in the open flap, and then you tape up the rest of it. And you just gotta find a box that's big enough for those Explorers, or break down the Les Pauls if you need. But it's super easy to ship. Do not let that stop you from getting the guitars because they're awesome. Just when we were on the road, I had sold 35 of them. Yeah, and that was all on Amazon. That brought in some great cash for me. It has been amazing to see and stay with people that I have known for my entire life and people that I have just met in real life through YouTube. Totally awesome opportunity. One of my more notable accomplishments was climbing Mount St. Helens on an entire wardrobe and gear that I bought at the thrift store, which was pretty freaking cool to be able to do such a rigorous accomplishment on secondhand goods. I had amazing blisters on my feet from shoes that were one size too big and one size too wide, but didn't stop me from making it to the summit and having a great time with one of my friends that I went with. Getting boxes was not that big of a problem. I would go to the back of some stores, look for cardboard bins, because it looks like on the West Coast they separate their cardboard from everything else. Whatever stores like Trader Joe's, and just get boxes that way. So we went through about 15 rolls of tape. I had a printer in the car with me so we could print something out on the laptop if we needed a label. Amazon FBA was something that we also could use, where you're packaging the stuff and shipping it to an Amazon facility for them to process and fulfill the order. I wasn't able to put a lot of stuff up on YouTube. The filming and editing was ridiculously harder than I thought it was going to be, so I put a lot more stuff up on Instagram and Facebook. So people that are following me up there have been able to see a lot more of the trip that way. But filming yourselves is ridiculously hard to do. Craigslist Joe would have had a horrible time filming his stuff if he had to do it all himself. Ethan is in Los Angeles, California, studying law. I'm studying for my board exams, and I'm gonna be taking classes in the spring or summer. But I gotta go take some of this Guitar Hero money and go buy a flight to Portland. So I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I will see you guys in about a week. All right, bye.